Manchester United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will have a say on 5 players futuresRangers complete the signings of Jermain, Defoe and Steven Davis on loan. Arsenal hope to sign Denis Suarez from Barcelona. Are keen on PSG striker Edinson. Cavani predict 5 results and win £25,000 free to play here. Coutinho statement. Barcelona's director of institutional and sporting relations Guillermo Amor has insisted Phillipe Coutinho does have a future at the club, despite his recent stint on the bench. Coutinho has been linked with a shock move to Manchester United. Coutinho's a player with a lot of experience, one of the best players in Europe, and he is ready to play for 5 minutes or 90 minutes, Amor said during an interview with Movistar. He's a player that thinks more about the team than himself, and there are no doubts about him being one of the best players in the world. He's always played well for Barca. He could play every game from the off. Barca signed him because he's one of the best in the world and he's going to give us a lot. He's got many years left on his contract and a lot to give to Barcelona. Chelsea accept loan bid. Chelsea are set to allow David Zappacosta to join Lazio on loan until the end of the season, when they could then receive £13. $5 million for their out-of-favour right-back. The Blues bought Zappacosta on a 4-year contract from Torino on deadline day in August 2017, when Antonio Conte was in charge. The Italian was recruited as a backup for Victor Moses in the 3-4-3 right wing-back position and made 22 league appearances last season. Chelsea paid £23 million for the player, and it is unlikely they will be able to recoup their expenditure. A loan deal with the option to buy may be the best chance the Blues have of flogging Zappacosta for the best price, and it appears technical director Marina Granovskaia is pursuing that avenue. Italian newspaper Il Messaggero are reporting that Chelsea have accepted a loan bid from Lazio for Zappacosta, with potential for a £13. 5 meters summer move. Gauld closes in on Hibs move. Ryan Gauld is due in Dubai tomorrow to seal his switch from Sporting Lisbon to Hibs. Easter Road boss Neil Lennon is on the verge of landing the playmaker on a 6-month loan deal from the Portuguese Giants. Barring any injury issues or last-minute complications, while on loan at Farense, the 23-year-old will today set out for the UAE. Gauld's medical tests are set to take place in the Middle East tomorrow, and the paperwork could be completed in time for him to officially sign ahead of Friday's friendly against Al-Wasl. The former Dundee United kid moved to Lisbon 4 years ago in a £3 million deal, but has yet to make the breakthrough with loan stints at Vitoria Setubal, Aves and Farense, as well as playing for Sporting's B team. Lampard wanted Ampadu. Frank Lampard has tried to sign Ethan Ampadu on loan for Derby, but Chelsea have told him he's going nowhere. "We have asked, but I don't think he's leaving Chelsea," he said. "He can play in a few positions, that's why he would be so valuable to anybody, and why he's staying at Chelsea." Barca want recruits. Ernesto Valverde has admitted he is open to bringing in new faces this month, so long as they improve his Barcelona squad. The Spanish champions have been linked with a slew of players in recent weeks, including Ajax duo Matthijs de Ligt and Frenkie de Jong. It has been reported that the club are keen on signing 5 new players before the start of the 2019-20 season. Valverde was asked about his plans for the January window after his troops' 2-1 victory over Getafe on Sunday evening and hinted that he could open his checkbook this month. "We are always open to improving, but we will have to see if any players come in, Valverde said. Solskjaer to decide on 5. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be given a say on the futures of 5 players in the summer. Juan Mata and Ander Herrera are out of contract this summer. But the Sun claims Solskjaer has been asked to give his opinion on whether they should be offered new deals. The likes of Phil Jones and Antonio Valencia are also in the same predicament and face an uncertain future at Old Trafford. Andreas Pereira is perhaps the player Solskjaer will have the most say on. Fekir latest Liverpool have decided against signing Nabil Fekir from Lyon after the deal fell through in the summer. Fekir was close to completing a move to Anfield before the World Cup, but the deal collapsed after closer inspection of his past knee injuries. But links for the midfielder have continued into January, however the Liverpool Echo report that there is no chance of a deal this month. Liverpool have allowed Dominic Solanke and Nathaniel Klein to leave the club, but are not expecting any more movement. Suarez to Arsenal. Barcelona want £20 million for Denis Suarez as Arsenal begin talks with his representatives. Barca are keen not to sell this month, which could open up the possibility of a loan move which would be made permanent in the summer. Suarez would come in as a replacement for Aaron Ramsey, who looks set to join Juventus in the summer. Ever Banega is another option for Unai Emery, but Suarez is the current favourite. Rangers signed. 2 Rangers have completed the signings of Jermain Defoe and Steven Davis on loan. Defoe joined for 18 months from Bournemouth, while Davis joins until the end of the season. Rangers have also signed Jordan Jones and Glenn Kamara on pre-contract deals in a productive January window so far. Steven Gerrard's side beat Celtic to go level on points with the league leaders in the last game before the break. Trending Chelsea Cavani deal. Chelsea want to sign PSG striker Edinson Cavani for £50 million this month. Cavani is the new name on the Chelsea shortlist as patience runs out with Alvaro Morata. Chelsea had been trying to sign Gonzalo Higuain, but looked to have moved to Cavani. The Sunday Express revealed the Blues will launch a bid for the Uruguay striker